Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Please forgive the noise in my background. In 10 minutes, it will stop. It's just a machine that's running. Unfortunately, it has to finish what it's doing, but it'll be done in 10 minutes, so I'm sorry if it's annoying. And it'll be done in 10 minutes, and then you'll just hear my annoying troll voice, and that's all you have to go on. So before we begin, let's begin by saying, hey everybody, welcome to Earthborne Rangers. I apologize, last week was supposed to be a week of a ton of playthroughs of here, however, I had some AC issues. I do not have a basement or someplace cool, so whenever AC goes out, this room gets hit the worst. So I was unable, with the equipment and the heat, I was unable to do any recordings for fear of damaging the equipment, so therefore I had to wait, and the only time that was available for a repairman to come was that Saturday, which means from Tuesday to Saturday, no streaming, and I had to cancel all those streams, which is unfortunate. But we're going to try to make up for it a little bit this week by playing some more Earthborne Rangers, which I told y'all when this game came I was going to be playing a lot of it. So before we begin, just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Like I said, I know the sound in the background is going to be a little bit annoying but it will end soon, and we will go from there. So, cool. Hey, Jump Frog. Yep, we're back. Hey, Lane. How's it going? How's it going? Alright, without further ado, let me see if this thing works. I don't know if this thing's working yet. Nope, it's not working. So I gotta fix that in a little bit. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive down to the table and see if we can get the hell out of where we left off. I've been shuffling this deck the whole time, so let's get down to the table. Right, so we are still. These are the lovely mats from Earthborne Rangers. So these are not anything from Etsy. I got these from the campaign as the underground cave system, which is fantastic. And my hope is as they build the different biomes of this world that we're going to get to explore, you know, they'll offer some more mats so you can. And I plan to buy them, so it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Alright, so we're starting off in the Drenching Chamber on day 6. I got my lovely scribe here to take notes. And I put on here, all the way when we get to day 10, to read 199.4 at the start of day. So, as soon as we get to day 10, I've made that note to do that. But right now we got a little bit of time on day 6. We're in the Drenching Chamber via the Fungal Forest, which is what I put there. As we're going to be going through a lot of this stuff. I will be using Rangers DB to basically outline what's there, and then using the Living Valley website to go through the campaign instead of reading out of the book. So, alright, we need to draw our starting hand of 5 cards. I hate when I play a bunch of different board games that say, hey, draw 6, draw 5, draw 7. I believe this is 5 cards. Oh, look, it's done. Sweet. So that annoying noise should stop now. So shuffle this up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we get to mulligan if we want to. 6 cards. There we go. Thank you. I always get confused. I'm telling you, it's me. Oru, that'll work. Parathrapsis, that's even better. Probability Compass. Oh, we're coming up tops. The Ranger suits Fatigue, so Fatigue Soother. And so some nice equipment. And this is good for trying to get out of here. And kind of so is this. I think we're keeping our hand. I think we're keeping our starting hand. There's nothing I want to throw away because I'm trying to just get out of here, whatever the means. And so this is helping with doing that, with doing a traverse test. So is this, so that's us trying to get out of here. And then this helps me if I draw something bad just in case to get something else. And then we've got stuff to soothe fatigue, and we've got stuff to stop us from taking any more harm that we're going. So I think we're good to start off. And as usual, I start with my cards down here until I start laying down stuff. Okay, so I don't know if y'all remember from here, but basically in the Drenching Chamber, if you completed the Lower of the Valley campaign, stuff's down here now. Stuff is here because of the outcome of that, and that's as far as I'll go with spoilers. I have grabbed 2 new missions and 3 arcology cards to shuffle in to this deck as well for the Fungal Forest. And we're trying to GTFO out of here because I'm tired of being in this place. We did complete the survey of the drenching chamber. So we did do that. We need to get Orland's vault, and we need to get the Scutler network next so we could deal with that. So we need to get out of here so we can make that work. This lovely arrival setup says, search the path deck for the next feature and put it into play. So, boot to boot to boot. Nope. Of course that would be an obstacle. Why wouldn't it be an obstacle? Stupid crap. Alright, so... of course it'd be an obstacle that would stop me from doing anything. Anyway, this is what we pulled. The glowing mushroom, which is within reach. It is illuminated. It is illumination, and it's there, and it has one to get in the way. I don't care about that one. I really don't. As long as I don't draw something that says obstacle, I am OWT out. So we'll put you down here, and then we got to draw our first card. This is going to be an obstacle card. You want to know why? Because this game hates me. This is going to be an obstacle card. You ready? Oh, it's mission. Sweet. So, the arcology stirs. Awakened by your approach, the area around you stirs with the thrumming of ancient machinery. Whatever purpose it may have once served is lost on you, but perhaps with time you can discern a new use for it. Rangers choose A. Attempt to understand the perplexing machinery. Perform a group test. Focus. So we just need one. We just need to beat this by one. Search the arcology set for a flow steel controls and put it into play. If you fail, discard 3 totally unique tokens from machines and or tech cards in play. Oh, or pass. Search the general set for awaken apparatus and put it into play. Blah, blah, blah. That's what I say to this. Bleh. I could do the first one to see if I could get the flow steel controls put into play. I don't know if flow steel controls is an obstacle, but awaken apparatus might be. So I've got to try. I have to try to do this. I just have to try. So it's a one-on-one. I am not wasting any of these on it. It just is what it is. So shuffle this up. It's just a one-on-one. It just says 1 per ranger. And we'll see what happens. It could be a good thing. Why not? Might be something awful. Might be something truly, truly awful. So we're going for blues. We're going to show me potato salad. Yes! Failure! What a waste. Love it. So it's a failure, so it says, if you fail, discard 3 totally unique tokens from machines and or tech cards in play. There aren't any, so no one cares. But we'll deal with this mountain outcome. So let's discard that, for the remainder of this test, all areas count as illuminated. If this mission is attached to a feature, which I'm not going to, I would suffer 1 fatigue. If there's an active prey, there is not. So that is it. And then it can finally be my turn and this pure hell can be over. That works, Greg. Alright, so first things first, we're going to spend 2 to put Oru into play. We're going to be setting up for our pets to do pet things. We'll spend the 1 to put Kisi's snacks into play to knock off this fatigue nonsense. It has 2 bites on it. Then we're going to get the hell out of here. Oh yes, that is what we're going to do. We need 3 to get out. I'm spending 2, 5. Bye. Even with a -2. Don't care. Do not care. I want out. So we're going all in. So we're doing 2, 3, 4, 5. I want out. So you could show a -2 all day long. No one cares. -1. All right, gone. Yep. So that puts our progress of 4 on this bad boy. I did go through here, which hits me for fatigue. That's here. These cards, this says after you succeed at a test in which you committed this attribute, gain 1 awareness. Bink. And then, boom, we discard those, and these are done. Okay. What's left to do? What is left to do? There's no beings to exhaust. What we could do here. The ranger suits fatigue equal to the number of spirit in their energy pool. We're good. We're out. We're out. Bye. So we are going to rest and travel. That's what we're going to do. So the day doesn't end. We're still traveling. Okay, so we're moving. So we are leaving this horrid location. It's been a minute. Travel. If a location has equal number of progress exceeding its threshold, if you do, remove all path cards from play, choose a new location, and assemble the path card decks from there. Sweet! So we are moving to the Desert of Endless Night via the cave system. So we're moving to Desert of Endless Night via the cave system. So we are on our way. We are out. Sick of this place. Okay, get the hell out of here with this trash. Let's get out of here. So we are going to the Desert of Endless Night. It sounds like it does sound like a friendly place. You're right. It's not. It's not. We're underground, so all I feel is that this is gonna make me pay for what's here. Anyway, we gotta put that there. Then we're gonna have to pull the arcology. Thank God those things can go away. Arcology, fungal, general, fungal. Story, fungal. On the forest, we traveled via the cave system. Get these things away from me immediately. And we need 2 new missions, so we'll put these on the bottom. And we'll need some more arcology cards. So no last call, I am in. Yeah. So we're doing this. Gaining 3 arcology cards. Grab the top 2 missions and the cave system. And we don't discard pets because they are persistent. And we don't discard equipment because you all will beat me to death if I do. Alright. It's like if I draw an obstacle, I was going to be furious. I'm going to be so furious. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Don't want to cheat. I don't know what that was, but there we go. We're still on this day. We still have that mission, and we've gotten there. And I don't think we reshuffle that when we leave. I did not decide to camp, so we're okay. Alright. Then we rested, so we get our stuff back. And we get to draw a card. Surveyed land. Okay. Then we got to deal with coming into location, 110. So coming into location at 110. For a moment, you think you've taken a wrong turn and left the arcology entirely. Ahead of you is an endless expanse of sand sculpted by a faint breeze that causes your cloaks to flutter slightly. And above stretches the night sky, pitch black except for thousands of glimmering stars. As you study your surroundings carefully, you realize you are still deep beneath the earth in a truly enormous cavern. The stars are clusters of tiny bioluminescent fungi that grow along the ceiling and upon the stalactite columns that stretch towards it from the dunes. Air must flow in from some distant passage, providing the finishing touches for the illusion as it gently scatters the fine grains of sand into every ever-changing dunes. If you are on the expedition's path, I do not believe so. Nope. Nope, that is not a mission that we are presently on. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is underground. Yeah, that is not a mission that we're presently on. Continue reading. So we don't need to continue reading. All right. Cool. Cool. Okay. So this lovely bit says, arrival step. Draw a path card. It comes into play face down along the way. Hey, Dr. Han. Love being able to catch... yep. Hello, hello. I must have two of these things open somewhere. Yeah, I thought so. Now it should come out one. Okay, cool. Alright, so draw a path card. It comes into play face down along the way. That means something. Okay, so we'll draw a path card. It comes in face down along the way. Then we'll flip this over. So during refresh, flip one path card that is not illuminated face down. It keeps any attachments. Treat face down cards as features with a presence of 2. If a face down card is illuminated, flip it face up. Ooh. Treat it as a feature with a presence of 2. Huh? Well, there's no way to really get through it. So even if I attach it to something, that would be bad. And I need 4 to get out of here. Huh. Well, we got to pull a card anyway. So let's see what we're pulling. Cal Ivor, you little bastard. Alright, so you're coming into play within reach, and I need to read when there's 3 or more edge on this being. I don't even know what that means, so let's read 144. 144 to talk to this jerk. Our best buddy. So if you've bested Cal, notable event. Oh, I gotta go to the other one. I gotta go to the other one to see if I did duplicate. And my campaigns and Canje in the Woods. Have we bested his sorry behind? No, we haven't. We have not bested him in the slightest. If you stood up to Cal, did we stand up to him? I feel like we would have. I thought that guy was a jerk. That's the word I'm going to use, is jerk. So... you have no idea how much I miss Quiet. I really wish I had that card. Nope. So we didn't do that there. And we didn't do it here. One of your very first notable events should be either stood up to Cal or impress Calypso. Alright, so it might have been impress Calypso then. Impress Calypso. Yeah, here it is. Oh, you can't see. Here it is. Impress Calypso. So that's the one that we got. So that's what we did. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so otherwise we go here. You stop for a moment and sit down to rest your tired legs. As the aches fade from your muscles, you hear footsteps from one of the passageways up ahead. In a moment, you see a bobbing light, then a familiar figure in a blue ranger's cloak rounds the corner. "Good day, or at least what passes for a day in this sunless place," Cal Ivor says. "How are you faring?" You let him know what you've been up to, and he nods, then relays his own explorations. "All in all, I think I've explored at least 10 kilometers of passageways today," he finishes. A pause, then he continues, his voice turning a bit more lighthearted. "How many kilometers have you gone?" When you tell him, you see a faint smile creep into his expression. "Well, I was going to see if you could keep up with me on this next leg of the exploration," Cal Ivor says. "Perhaps you're feeling a bit too worn out." You know what? Cal Ivor, clear him with it to challenge him to a race. Alright, cool. I have no intention of really caring about doing that at all. Alright, so we need to move from here. That's what we need to do. We need to move from here, because I need to move to Orland's vault. And the only way to do that is to get 4 travel. But we are going to first put down the probability compass with 4 charges on it. Then we want to get out of here. That's what we'd like to do. I mean, honestly, I can use Oru to clear this guy, because Oru can move him away from me and put 2 progress on him. And then I can pet Oru to soothe this fatigue and ready him to finish this off. That seems to be the play. Put these over here now. It says when we refresh, we flip a path card face up. But I want to get out of here. I could just try to journey. Yeah, and I'll try to journey. Let's try to journey first. I'm going to spend 2 to try to put 2 progress. Oh, this has 2 presents on it, which is fine because I could do this to get all 3 cards in my hand, so it's fine. So I'll do 2 on 1 and see how we do. Let's come with the +1. +1 on red. That'll do. That's a 3. So that's 3 progress on this. I get 2 because this has a presence of 2. And then we do the sunlight. Add 1 runoff to this card. Each ranger suffers 1 fatigue. If there is 5 or more runoff here, flip this card. So this will get 1 runoff. I suffer a fatigue. And then add 3 progress to the feature with the most progress. If that clears it, Cal gains an edge over you. Add 1 edge to this being. So it doesn't clear it, but this is a feature, so it gets 3. It is considered a feature. So you put 3 on it. It doesn't have any way to clear it because it's just going to keep getting stuff on it, which actually not that bad. So then I'm going to use this. I have 3 spirits, so I'm going to soothe 3 fatigue and get Toro, the useless raccoon, compassion, and another Kisses stuff on here. Then I will do this to move you and put 2 progress on you. Then I mean, I could connect with this idiot. Ugh. So I don't want to. I really don't want to. But it'll be a way to clear it. So let's go ahead and clear him because he's stupid. We're just going to do a straight 3 on him. Straight 3, so we're at a 3 on 2. Toro, our greatest enemy. The useless raccoon. 0, which is a pass. Okay, so that is a pass. This gets 3, so this goes to 5. We still need to deal with the sun stuff, but we need to deal with this first. I've cleared you with progress, so let's go back to when there are 3 or more edge. Yeah, no one cares. So let's go back to here. Cal, we cleared. If helping hand is attached, it is not. You are just a jerk. Cal wipes the sweat from his brow and takes a sip from his canteen. Challenging terrain down here, wouldn't you agree? He says. Say, I have an idea. Care for a little friendly competition? I plan to reach the arteries today and set up camp. Why don't we see who can get there first? No. Discard all from Cal and attach the helping hand mission to him. Travel to one of the artery locations before he gains too much of an edge. Where's the artery locations? That's here, here. This is flooded. That's locked. Nope, not gonna do it. I'll find you later, buddy. You kiss my grits. So, nope. Sorry, Cal. We've got work to do. Each ranger soothes 1 fatigue and discard him. So he is discarded. And I soothe the fatigue, which gives me healing touch. Ooh, it's not bad. Then we do this, which gets 2. I gain a fatigue. And that's it. I've got a lovely set of cards in my hand to do stuff with. But I would throw you to do a test if I had 1 more fitness. But I gotta rest. Unfortunately, I gotta rest. I have to rest. So we are going to list. So basically, refresh. Ready all cards. Each ranger regains all their energy. And draw a card. Probability compass. When we refresh, flip 1 path card that is not illuminated face down. Okay. Which is this. Featured Ruin. And I think we tried to do this last time and it didn't work out. This goes to 155, I believe. I believe. 155. Elevated Passage. Oh, I pick a face-up card. Did I do that wrong? Did I do that wrong? Flip 1 path card that is not illuminated face down. Oh! Yep, you're right. I don't flip it face up. Flip 1 path card that is not illuminated face down. Treat face down cards as... Yep, thank you for the catch. Thank you. So then we draw a card. We need to draw a path card. Well, it says a path card. It says flip a path card face down. He doesn't get flipped. Flip 1 path card that is not illuminated face down. He's not a path card. So he should not get flipped. That's a path card. These are the path card deck. If I'm understanding that properly. And let me know if I'm missing that. Flip 1 path card that is not illuminated face down. Oru's not a path card. So, I don't think so. But we have to draw another path card. So now we draw a path card. This one is coming face up. And this is an obstacle. Yay! If this loses illuminated, it loses its obstacle. Cool. And we can't harm it out or else we'll take an injury. I need to put down Parathrepsis so I can stop injuries. Well, that sucks. So, another game where I'm not going anywhere. Alright, we're going to spend this to put down the whistle. And put 3 on it. We are going to spend 1 and 1 for 2. So we're going to go for a 2-1-2 on this. This will suck if we fail. But the +1 would be nice. A light source sure would be... You know, it would be nice. But I need to pull a mountain. If I pull a mountain, that's what I'm hoping that I do so I can use this to try to traverse that. So I'm going for I'm hoping to pull a mountain. So we're doing... No, I don't want to attach that to anything. I'm doing a 2-on-2 for this. And honestly, I'm hoping for a mountain. 2-on-2. The mountain works. That's what I needed. So the mountain is fine. I failed the test. And I just lost 1. That's okay. That's fine. It's all right. But mountain, for the remainder of this test, all areas count as illuminated. And then that's not attached to anything. So it worked out. So this feature is now illuminated, so it loses obstacle. And I am OWT. Out. So 2-on-1. Game, I swear to God, you play with me, I'm going to be furious. Pass. Okay. So that puts me to 5. Another mountain. So nothing too bad happens. I did move past these 2, which is both 2 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I am first going to use Kesey's goodness here to gain back 3 cards, because that's how much I have here. 1, 2, 3. It's exhausted. I got my Pakoto. I got Pakoto. Then I'm out. I'm out. So bye, location. And I'm moving to Orland's Vault. So that's where we're going. That isn't... That's not a pivotal location. So Orland's Vault via the cave system. So we just need to grab the 2 quests and the 2 the 3 quests and the 2 quests and the 3 arcology cards. Which is you. Then we'll reshuffle the cave system. Put these guys... This needs to get reshuffled. And these go at the bottom of the deck. So we'll reshuffle these. I'm feeling like I should camp. I feel like I should camp, but I did move from Desert of Endless Night. Oops, sorry. Nope. Delete that. I did move to Orland's Vault. Yeah, via the cave system. I think I am gonna rest though. And I'll say rest. Yeah, I'm gonna travel and rest and set this up. Reason being is I want to update. Yeah, I want to update. The deck has some cards. I'm not low on the deck, but I want to get my Lambent's rigs out. That's what I want. I want to swap out some, the surveyed land for this. So I know I'll have to clean all this up and start over, but I think it's probably best. I mean, I just got Pakoto, but I haven't found Riri yet. I think I'll be okay. It's okay to waste a day. It's okay to waste a day. I don't want to run out of cards, and I still have an injury in my deck. So I still have an injury in my deck, so I need to be careful. So I don't think it'll be a big deal to do a rest. This is the arcology, so 3. 2 from here. And then this system will get shuffled. So I'm fine with it. I am going to rest because I want to update my deck. So we'll grab the 2 surveyed lands out and put in the 2 Lambent's rigs. And honestly, I'm really considering getting rid of Toro. He has done nothing for me. But that's okay. Nah, I'll keep him. I will keep him. I will keep him. And these go away too. Well, this gets shuffled back together. 2, 1. We're moving on to day 7. Let's put a made camp. And then we move on to day 7. All right. So we move from here to Orland's Vault. Have a fresh start. Probably going to draw that hurt card immediately. We're going to have a fresh start at Orland's Vault. All right. As soon as I get a card, I'm probably going to ditch that Empathy Amplifier too. I'm just not using it because I don't want to. I don't want to reduce my effort by 1 on the Traverse test to pump up a Connection test. It's not ideal. All right, that is shuffled. We reshuffled this because we rested. Day 7 has our weather shift. Day 7 puts our weather in howling winds. Howling! Mowage! Shimmering runoff. Shimmering runoff. I'm assuming that's supposed to be howling winds, but it's howling. Mowage. All right, so howling winds, inclement. Along the way is illuminated. It has 5 runoff. Move 1 feature or being and discard runoff equal to its presence. If there is no remaining, flip this card. So that's where we're starting. It's got 5 runoff on it. And I need to bust out my copy of main Earthborne Rangers now that I've set up a dedicated table in my storage room, but I need to finish my playthrough. Roleplayer Adventures is a lot of fun. I played through the entire thing. You'll find the playlist on the channel, but I enjoyed it. It just wasn't set up for my color blindness, so I did not continue on with it because of that. It was not set up. I had to have chat tell me what colors were plenty of times because I didn't know. But yeah, but it is a fun game. I enjoy Roleplayer Adventures. I like everything roleplayer. But yeah, hopefully you'll get to the core of this. This is a really fun game. All right, we're in Orland's Vault where we want to be for the next. So we're working it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting 5, 6, 5, 6. Starting 5, 6. Somebody told me. Chubb usually tells me. I think he says it's 6. Chubb says it's 6, right? And I believe the Chubb Frog. 6. And I trust in Chubb Frog. Okay. Makoto, Probability, Parathrapsis, Lambents, Makoto Ditch. Throw that out. Draw 2 more. Toro and Healing Touch. All right. Okay, so we're gonna keep what we got. Now I need to find Oru wherever Oru is, and Riri, and we should be set up. I really wish that. This is the times where I regret not taking my previous deck because Quiet is like the linchpin of this. All 4 of them. All 4 of them together made me great, and now I don't have him, which makes me sad. Okay. 112 for Orland's Vault. So let's get to reading. 112 Orland's Vault. All of the archaeology designers clearly had worked to blend form and function in their architecture. The hallways you find yourself in have a markedly utilitarian cast. Rust-frozen grave lifters dangle from low ceilings, and your footsteps echo off the bare metal floor. In places, the walls have collapsed in piles of rubble, and in other chambers you catch the musty whiff of the strange fungi that infest these depths. Even so, you can tell these were once workshops and manufacturing centers. It seems that much of what was created down here was done through automation, in stark contrast to the residents of the valley today, who work by hand and rely only on their own craft. Among the detritus and debris, you catch the glint of metal and carbon-forged alloy beneath mounds of rock and mushrooms. Perhaps you might find something useful if you search here. If you traveled here from Branching Artery, I did not, so let's go. Otherwise, go here. As you explore your surroundings, you discover a massive sealed door. Try as you might, you're unable to open it. It's far too large to force open, and whatever mechanisms once moved it seems to have grown inert. Search the general set for the overgrown passage and put it into play. Put a locked passage. Oh, okay, so not the overgrown passage, the locked passage. Gotcha. Thank you. Locked passage. Because I'd have been like, I don't got no overgrown passage. So, that's fine. So that is and let's find where that is, Chub Frog, so people will know. So I will duplicate this. And we'll go down to the FAQ. Or is it updates? Updates. Card errata. Well, can you give me the full card errata PDF? And we're looking for Orland's Vault, right? No, it's not there. Oh, you'll fix it on the site update. Okay, cool. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Alright, cool. Okay, so we'll close that out. And this is the locked passage. Locked passage. Feature. Ruin. Progress cannot be added or moved to this feature except by a ranger with an equipped Lund's door opener. Clear. Okay, so basically it's a feature that I'm not going to put anything on. It's just kind of here. So I'll just put it in the corner. Anything else? If you have not repaired an... Okay, cool. Come here. If you have not repaired an invention, continue reading. I don't think I have. That's in the woods. We're here. Notable events. We have not repaired something, so we continue reading. As you inspect the door further, you discover that a critical component appears to be missing, a power source. You spend a few moments rummaging through your gear, but find nothing compatible with the STN technology. If a replacement power source exists, you're certain you'll find it down here in the archaeology. But where? The moment you have the thought, you spot something at the foot of the door covered in dust, a note scrawled in a hasty script. I couldn't wait any longer. I'm going beyond the flooded passage beneath the main artery to the chamber where the Estians once slept. Don't worry, Holland. I can handle myself. Timo. You recall that Holland was the name of the leader of the Lost Expedition. Perhaps if you follow, you'll learn of the team's fate. Find where the Estians once slept. Sure. Okay. Then this says arrival step, draw a path card. So I'll draw a path card. And what is it? What is it? 'Tis a being! Disconnected. If a predator is illuminated, it loses disconnected. Disconnected is a new word for me. I probably learned of it last time, but guess what? I don't remember. So it's not part of Legacy of the Thingy. Is it part of... Is this your card? Is deployed. Is that one. So it's part of the main one. Can't connect. Well, I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was unsure. I'm assuming it means something. So it means that you can't do a connection test. I assume that's what you mean. Okay, so I can't connect. I can't bond with it. I'm assuming that's what that means, and you'll tell me if I'm wrong. But if I had quiet, I could chew its face off. All right, so all right. We got a lot of stuff to put down. First, there's a creature there that looks like it wants to hurt me, so I'm going to put out the Parathrapsis for 3. We are going to put out Pakoto for 2. We're going to put out... I can put out the Lambance for right now. I mean, I can avoid this sucker. Oh, sorry. I didn't flip this over. Focus plus the traverse, the dot symbol, the exploration symbol, focus plus the exploration symbol, 2, with the ancient Essene equipment to add 1 unique token to an equipped tech for every 2 effort. We just need 3 to get out of here. But we're here to do the search, so we're going to stick around here for a while. So I think... Yeah, I think I am going to spend 1 to put the Lambance rig out with 3 on. I thought I pulled it. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I did. My bad. Feature Vengeful Stalactites. It is an obstacle. An obstacle. There is 2 present. It is a feature. And it says if this feature is illuminated, loses obstacle. Clear with danger, we start taking some pain, and add harm to this. Now this is a feature, which I will, and it is along the way, which I will attach this to. Okay. So then I was doing something when I forgot I did something. This should be a 3 on here. Okay. That's how I get stuff back on you. Okay. Then we could put out the useless Toro. We could do this, but I'm not going to. You're going to get chucked into me clearing that. That's what you're going to do. I can't connect with you, however, I can put a harm on you. And if... Okay, I need to find Riri. Riri and Healing Touch can get rid of this card. So, no. Yeah. I think I'm thinking about chilling. Methinks I could try to connect with him to put some progress on him, which is what I need. So I will do that. Okay, we're okay so far. So I'm going to try to connect with Bakoto. That is what I'm going to try to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. So it's a 1-on-1. Let's see how we do. Going yellow. That's a big fat 0. And that gets that on there, so it's a fail. It's worth a try. Mountain. If this mission is attached to a feature that is not illuminated, along the way is illuminated, so no, sir. No, sir. That lets me illuminate it, and then nothing happens there. So we're good. I mean, I could try to exhaust you. But I don't have a card I want to lose to try to exhaust you, so... It says, exhaust, either move a being, treating it as if it did not have ambush, or discard one harm from a being. So I can move you and then try to traverse this, which actually makes more sense. So I am going to exhaust you to move a being. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And then I am going to try to traverse you for 3. So I'm going to try to traverse you for 3. I don't have my probability compass out yet, so this is a big risk. This is a big risk to go red. We're going red. Dang it! 2. So it has 2 progress on it. We did pass. Yep, we did pass. So we'll put 2 progress on it. You can go away now. And this is lit, and nothing else bad happens. And I think, methinks that's gonna be all. I'm gonna rest. Ready. Draw a card. Another healing touch. Where is Oru? Oru can help me get rid of him too. Yeah, Oru and Pakoto can help me get rid of that thing. I don't have to connect with them. They can get rid of them. Okay, then I draw a path card. There should be a thing that says, search your deck for Oru. Find him immediately. Damn it, this frickin' thing. Oh, I hate these things. And they have ambush. 150. If you made whole the frog, I did not. I did not. Before the frog can leap away, you scoop it up. It starts to gurgle, and kick as you place it into the biggest and deepest pocket of your cloak. Return this fractal frog to the collection. Search the path deck and discard it. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. Because it's 50 when you come in, and then you have to do it again to clear it. Oh, did I click the clear? I did this one. 150. Ah, here we go. A frog lazily creeps out from its hiding spot and stares at you with bulging eyes. When it suddenly makes a gurgling ribbit sound, you can't help but laugh. Its already huge eyes widen further in shock. Apparently you startled it. When it stops hopping away, it shakes as though gripped by an unseen hand and splits in 2. Oh God! Before your eyes, a whole new frog grows out of the first one and quickly hops away. The other frog sits there, blinking lazily, then gurgles again. What an incredible being, you wonder. If you catch them and then place them close together, would they reunite? Search the general set for 1 fractal frog and shuffle them into the path deck. Clear it to catch them. So gotta catch them all. And he comes in here, and I need to find another fractal frog. Another fractal frog. And shuffle it into the path deck. And he has ambush, which he's gonna get me. There we go. Okay. Alright, we already drew a card. We're good. Let's get you down, please. I'm going to need your help for what I need to do. Okay, so... we need to connect with Pakoto, and then Pakoto can discard and move, and this is tack, right? Is it to tack? To an aid card, so it can only deal with this one right now. we need to connect with Pakoda. It's the only way. Because I could do a 3 connect on this one. And potentially get it. But that'll be a big old waste if I fail. Well, that will kill it. That predator will kill it. So it just keeps splitting. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so let's... I'm going to try to connect with Pakoda. I kind of need him to start powering up. I'm going for big numbers. I'm going for 3. So it's 3 on 1. 3 on 1. Pass. And that is not what I wanted to happen. I wanted the mountain. So I passed with 3. So you are going to gain 3 progress. If this being is illuminated, it is. Or if you have 3 or more fatigue, exhaust this being and suffer 1 injury. No. Exhaust, no thank you. Add 1 harm to this feature. That's bad news bears. Search the general set for a fractal frog and shuffle it in. It's splitting like mad. I can see how this thing's going to be a pain in my butt. Alright. Yeah, they're just going to keep on splitting. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I am going to fatigue myself past that, so just to let you know. So we're going to do... I could try to exhaust this being. Let me try to exhaust this being. And we're going to do a 2 on 1 to exhaust you. 2 on 1. This was green, so it's a 1 on 1, so it did pass. And with that pass, you exhaust. And then you are illuminated, so I don't have to worry about it. And then this gets discarded. Let's deal with that. So, 2 on 2. 2 on 2 red. 2 on 2 red. Yes! That is a beautiful pass. So that takes me to 4, which is enough to complete that. 1 harm would go... It's cleared, so we need to resolve that before we do the rest. It's cleared. So it says, so basically I cleared it. When a feature with this mission attaches cleared, add 1 survey to this mission. Yeah, it was risky. It was risky, but I had to try it. So 1 survey goes on there. And this mission is cleared. Then that symbol's nowhere else, and we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, so we're going to rest. No, we're not. We're not done yet. Pakoda's going to do some stuff. Pakoda's going to do exhaust, spend 1 of these to add 1 token to an aid card, and 2 progress to a being. We'll do that. Then that will end our turn. And we will ready up. Gain our stuff back. I want to look up ambush. Because I would also move it. I would use my path warden to move him if ambush is going to hit me when he readies in my zone. Ta 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 ta. When a card with ambush keyword enters play within reach or moves within reach, it fatigues. Okay, so where it is, it's fine. Where it is, it's fine. We'll ready up. We'll draw a card. Ha ha! We got our stuff. Okay, so we've got stuff flowing. Okay. So then this thing's going to be cleared for sure, but we got to draw a path card. Once this game turns into Arkham, discard a card at random from your hand. Ready? Being prey, timid tadpole. Scout one path card when we clear it. Okay, so we can scout it. So it just runs away. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cute little guy. He's down here. Okay, so first things first. Ororu comes in. Then we are going to ooh, I have such options. Such options. I think I should stop dorking around with this guy. So we're gonna do 2. Taking this down to 1. I think we can go this thing has 3 calls in it, but I don't think we can go above 3. So that's wasted. However, we will put you at 4. And then Oru will exhaust to move you and add 2 progress, clearing you. You can exceed. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Haha. Alright, so we cleared you. Now let's go to the 150 that I think we started to do. So we caught him. So we cleared you with this. And it says, before the frog can leap away, you scoop it up. It starts to gurgle and kick as you place it into the biggest and deepest pockets of your cloak. Return this fractal frog to the collection. This one. Search the path deck and discard. If there are no fractal frogs in the path deck, path discard, or in play, go to that. Return this card to the collection. Okay, so this one we caught. We need to catch the next one. So this one gets removed and not discarded. All right. All right. We can try to exhaust you so you don't run away. But that... Actually, I want you to run away. I kind of do. I kind of want you to run away. Huh. I have thoughts. I'm going to try this out. I'm going to try to remember. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm going to try to remember. I'm doing this on purpose. So I'm at a 1-on-1. 2. Perfect. So I remember 2. So remember says scout ranger cards equal to your effort, which is 2. Then draw 1. Pakoto and probability compass. So scout means I can put them at the bottom or at the top. And then draw. I'm going to put them at the bottom. And then I'm going to draw a card. Essays on sheep herding. Ooh. Move a being. Use 1 essay before a being would move. Prevent it. Spirit checks to deepen. Add progress to a being for every 2 effort, then add 1 essay to this book. So the essays are alright. I drew this, so it said, move 1 feature or being and discard one runoff. Discard runoff equal to its presence. Then you add 2 harm to the active feature with the highest presence. If that feature is Flora, nope, that doesn't work. If this being is illuminated, it is. Draw 1 path card, then shuffle this being back into the path deck. So you go away. And our path card drawn is another feature. Wow. It's an obstacle. I think this is the one we pulled last time that I didn't mess with, but I probably am going to now. It's going to be... It will be illuminated, which is good. So it won't fatigue me. So let's look at 149. We haven't Braved the Dark. So clear the pitch back with progress while each ranger token is on it to overcome your fear, which is what we had to do last time. It's dark. We got to get down there. We did that before. So this comes here, and it is illuminated. This will get reshuffled. And we are going to attach to this. So we need to take a spirit to put our to brave the dark, and then we need to put 10 progress on it. There's something that helps with progress though. When 1 or more is added to this feature, if it is illuminated, double that effort. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay. So we are gonna... It is illuminated because along the way is illuminated. So I am gonna try to do some progress on this. And it says we double the progress. We're gonna do 2. We'll do the essays for 3. So we'll do 3 on 2. 3 on 2. 3 on 2. But wait a minute. It says -1, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to use the probability compass. Draws a challenge card during a test. Choose a modifier. Spend that energy to gain that instead. So we get a +1. So we're at 4. So that is 4 progress that we got, and it's illuminated, so it gets doubled, so that's 8 progress. Then we got this. If this being is illuminated, or if you have 3 or more fatigue, exhaust this being and suffer an injury. To which Parathrepsis says, no. Cute, but no. So no injury for us, and then that's that. Okay. Then... I don't think there's anything for us to do since he's sleeping. Can't spend anything on that, so I think we're good. Okay, so we're going to rest. So let's do this. This. Gain our stuff back. Draw a card, which is another Lamblance. Rig. Ready you up. Draw a path card. Being machine obstacle. Well, you just suck, but you're a being. I can move you. So, obstacle disconnected. When there is no power on this being, discard it. Fit to grapple with the Guardian to move this machine and discard 1 power from it. If this being has 1 or more harm, discard all harm and 1 power from it. If you have 2 or more fatigue, exhaust this being, discard 1 power from it and suffer an injury. Okay, so we got to read 154. red glow illuminates the hall ahead, and you hear a low mechanical growl. The sound of heavy footsteps precedes a hulking form that all but fills the passageway. It stops and projects several thin red bands of light that seem to scan its surroundings. You stand stock still as the lights move across your body. First horizontally, then vertically. Then suddenly the machine turns and a powerful blood red light shines on. Intruder. Intruder. So this comes in here as an obstacle with you are a being. That's the one thing I just need to know. You got 4 power on you. But you are a being. So we're going to get rid of you any way that we can. Alright, so first things first. Ororu is going to move you up here and put 2 progress on you because you're a being. Then Pikoto is going to spend this last 1 to add 1 to this and 2 to this, putting you at 4. Then should I traverse first? Or give the, oh, I gotta give the puppy a scritch with this instead of traversing. So I'm either traversing or I'm not. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and hope I get a +1. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going 1 on 2, and I hope I pull a +1. Here we go. I hope there's a +1 somewhere on this card. There is not. This is the worst. This is the worst, so it's a fail. Alright. Sunlight. Move 1 feature or being and discard runoff. So 1 feature will be moved. And discard 1 runoff to its to its presence. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Three. Then that's it for you. If this being has 1 or more harm, discard so you didn't. Add 2 harm to an active feature. So it's biting at the dark. It's using magic missile at the darkness. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so I need to get my token on here first of all. So I need to do the spirit tests of 3 on 3. Using the Lambats to make me 4 on 3. Because I can't take that risk. Yeah, 3 on 3. 4 on 3. 4 on 3 yellow. That's 3 on 3, which is a pass. Okay, so I pass. I put myself there. This is discarded. Nothing. If you have 2 or more fatigue, I only have 1. If this being is illuminated or 3 or more fatigue, exhaust it, suffer an injury. No, thank you. Kick rocks. Kick rocks, jerk. And that's it. Okay. Then we're gonna try to sit you up. Yeah, we're gonna do this to make us a 2 on 1. 2 on 1. 2 on 1. Red. Pass. Okay, so you ready. This gets discarded. Sunlight. We're going to move you back down here. Turn this to 2. You have no harm on you. You are illuminated. discard. Oh yeah. Then, first of all, let's get rid of this jerk. We're going to do... Ready this being and soothe the fatigue. So we would have soothed the fatigue for compassion. Then move a being and add 2 progress to it. Which is what's going to happen with you because you suck. So we're going to do this, and this goes to 6. It doesn't say anything happens. It's just I tell it. Oh, yes. I couldn't connect with it, but they can, so it still worked. You are discarded through stuff. I thought I screwed that up. It said disconnected, but that just means I can't connect with it. Okay, then we are going to remember. For 1, so it's 1-on-1. Blue, -1, but there's a... I can't spend it! But there's a 0. I'm going to use that 0 instead. So I'm going to spend this to 2, spend one of these to use that 0, which means it's a 1, which means I passed. And I get to scout 1 card. I think I'm going to hang on to this one. Maybe. Because I'm coming back with... Yeah, I'm going to hang on to this one. So I'll put it on top and then take it. This feature is illuminated, so that fatigue doesn't happen on that card, and that goes there. And that is it. We can... Ready. Draw a card. Hey, there you are, buddy. There's my Riri. Alright. Draw a path card. And we should be able to clear that this turn. So let's see how we do. Well, crap. Okay. Alright. So that's here. Well, I think I'm still okay. Because I can do... this to do this and put 2 progress on them. I could then spend these 2 to put you out. Actually, wait. I'm going to do that in reverse order. Sorry, I'm going to do that in reverse order. You come here. I'm going to spend the 2 to put you out. I'm then going to exhaust you to add a harm to this being. Then I'm going to spend one of these with Healing Touch to discard a harm from a being and put 3 progress on it, discarding it. So I don't have to spend him. Then we're going to traverse with 3 on 2. Yeah. Yeah, 3 on 2. That passes. So let's deal with what happens. So it passes, it is illuminated, so it's way more than enough to clear it. So it's cleared. My token was on it. So let's see what happens when I clear it 149. If each ranger is on the card, go here. Although you first thought it to return to base camp and retrieve a Lambant's rig or 2, you quickly realize that the space is far too large to light permanently. Instead, you need to venture forward with whatever gear you have at hand, insufficient though it may be to fully chase away the darkness or your feelings of trepidation. As you progress steadily through the passage, you become more and more aware of the sounds made by dangers lurking within and the odors they emit, and thus able to avoid them without much difficulty. By relying on your full range of senses and following your instincts, you become more and more comfortable in the darkness until, at last, it no longer troubles you. Record Brave the Dark. Okay, so let's do this. copy that. Underground. Record. Brave the Dark. Alright. On the campaign tracker. If you had already Brave the Dark, add up to Ranger number progress to each feature in play. Cool. So we braved that dark. Yeah. So this gets discarded. This comes back up here, and you have 2 on you. And that's discarded. Then we deal with this. That is you. It is illuminated. You will be exhausted. And you will try to fatigue me, but I will tell you to kick rocks. You have 2 here. I mean, you'll try to injure me, and that's not going to happen. Then we're going to use Oru to move Bakoto to put 2 progress on him where he is. We will then exhaust Bakoto, taking this to 1, to put 1 on here, and 2 progress on you. We're doing all right. We're doing okay. Okay, so time to find the last feature to check this off of our list. But what we're gonna do in the meantime, in between time, is we're going to connect with Bakoto. Oh wait, if this predator is illuminated, it loses disconnected. We're gonna connect with that predator. 2 on 2. I don't know if this is something this needs this for yet. So 2 on... Oop, nope. 2 on 2. +1, that's a 3-fer. So that gets rid of... You have been connected with, and you can go away. And then we're going to move you... Oh, wait. Yeah, and it says it's presence, right? Yeah, it's presence. So it goes down to 1. And that's all there is to it. We wash our hands of this foolishness. I do want some card draw. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit on this one. And hope it's not a sun. If it's a sun, it'll be terrible. So, bloop. That's a 2-fer and a mountain. That's good. So I get 2 scout 2 cards. The canoe and a lingering injury. Bye. Bottom of the deck. And the canoe I'll put on the top of the deck, and then I'll draw the canoe. So that's what scouting's for. There we go. And mountain doesn't do... If this mission is attached to a feature, it isn't, and there's nothing else bad happening, so we're good. And I don't think I ran... I think I played this... Yeah, no reshuffles in there, so we're good. Okay. It's a good turn. It's a good turn. Ready things up. Gain back my stuff. Draw a card. The useless raccoon. And then... Okay, he comes in here with ambush. All right. He's so pointless. Like, I don't want to put him out, but I feel like adding tokens to a tech card is huge because I need to re-up this card. So I kind of need him. Do I need him right now? Probably not. I mean, Riri can kill this frog. 5 progress is a lot. They can do 4. And I'm not trying to leave this location right now. I can put the progress on it since things are fine now. I could do that. So... This is going to piss me off. You're going to piss me off, aren't you? You little bastard. You're going to be the death of me. So I'm going to spend... He's going to be the death of me, so I'm going to spend the 2 to put this creature in the play. I am going to exhaust Riri to kill this thing, because the plans I have doesn't include it. So I will exhaust Riri to do the 1 damage. And this is... oh, wait, if I do that, it's going to put another frog in the deck. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Instead... What the hell am I going to do with you? Ah, this is going to be so stupid. Here we go. I'm going to use you, not exhausting you. I'm going to use you, spend these 2 to scavenge on a 2 for 2. Look here. Look here. Alright? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Thank you! Oh my gosh, thank you! Okay, so that is 3. Add 1 token to a tech card. Oh, my god. This is if there's an active predator, so we're okay. Oh my gosh. That will do. We'll use you to exhaust you. We'll put a token on an aid card, putting you up to 4, and 2 progress on you. Then we're going to do this to move you and put 2 more progress on you. Then I'm just going to try to straight up connect with you. It'll be a 3-on-1. That seems excessive. 2-on-1. Sweet. And it's another mountain, which mountains don't do anything. So you are cleared, which you get in here. And I think there is 1 more frog in here somewhere. I think there is. Yeah, there's 1 more. So I need to shuffle this so I'm not cheating. There is 1 more frog in here. We gotta wait until there's no more frogs in here. Cool. Okay. Then we will try to connect with Makoto. Zero, which is good. Yeah, 0 is all I could do. So I did connect to put 1 on him. Sunshine. It doesn't matter which one I move. I'm going to move you up. This thing goes away. And then we flip this card, which is the Glitterrain. Okay, so the Glitterrain's there. And that's... It's no longer illuminated. Up there is no longer illuminated. Then we will try to remember for 1-on-1. 1-on-1, 0, which is fantastic. So I get to scout 1, Riri, put you at the bottom, and draw a card, our Orland Thumper. Then we have to reshuffle because that symbol doesn't appear anywhere else that we care about. We need to find 1 more feature. That's all we gotta find is 1 more feature. Okay. We start at Orland's Vault via CS. Okay. Make whole the frog. Yeah. So there we go. Alright, so we'll shuffle that back up. And I think we're solid. So let's rest. Ready, everybody up. Draw a card. The Empathy Amplifier. Draw one of these. It's a feature. Sweet. Illumination. Yeah. Awareness. Discover another glowing patch of mushrooms to add 1 harm to this feature and move it to another area. Okay, so we just need 3 traverse to get this. And we will have completed what we needed as this feature. Okay, cool. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. So let's go ahead and start off by traversing this feature for 2. If I pull a +1, I'm solid. If I don't, this could be a one-shotter. I'm saving these for when I need to leave. So I'm just going to go straight up on this one. So this is going to be a traverse of 2 on 0. 3. Love it. Love it. Cleared it. One shot clear. So I cleared this. I got the 3. Cool. Love it. So let's do that. Then we have to deal with this before we deal with this. When a feature with this mission attaches cleared, add 1 survey. If you travel, discard all surveys. Have 3 surveys on this mission to go to 1.106. 1.106, okay. I cleared Orland's vault. As you explore the chamber known as Orland's vault, you recall the story of Sal Orland. How it is said that the doors to the vault opened as if operated by an unseen hand, and before him sat the carbon forge, illuminated alone in the pressing darkness. You're surprised then to learn that the carbon forge he discovered was but one of many, part of a vast workshop in which much of what the Estians wrought was brought to life and subsequently abandoned. However, these other forges are clearly in a state of horrible disrepair, perhaps beyond salvaging. You also find several depowered and disassembled machines, some as small as your closed fist, but others the size of a stilt horse. You're guessing the Estians use these machines extensively in constructing and maintaining the archaeology, and there are probably more workshops and maintenance bays deep within it. Discard all of surveys from Survey the Depths mission card. Check off the bubble matching your current location in Survey the Depths on your campaign tracker. If 2 or more bubbles are filled, go to that. Yes, 2 or more are, because if we go to our mission of Survey the Depths, Orland's vault was the second one, so we do this and save. So we've got 2. So it says, if 2 or more bubbles are filled, go to this guy. With the goal of completing your surveying task for Solaro in sight, you decide to stop for a while to rest your feet. In this moment, you become fully aware of the inherent stillness of the archaeology, and you wonder, if you weren't down here tromping around, how much quieter it would be. Would it be wiser, perhaps, to leave this place undisturbed? Your thoughts drift to memories of the open sky and to the sweet scent of sunberries on the breeze. You're stirred from your reverie by the sound of approaching footsteps and hushed conversation. To your surprise, Kesey Voss comes sprinting towards you, her way illuminated by a curious lantern, a transparent sphere containing what appears to be a glowing slug. You spot her father, Harlan, and Cal Ivor walking calmly behind. Kesey sits down heavily beside you. "This place is incredible," she says. "Look at this slug I found." Kesey is in the middle of recounting the finding of the slug when her father and Cal approach. Sorry to interrupt your story, Kesey, Harlan says, but we have a message from Solaro for our friend here. He turns to you. Solaro's research has borne fruit, and he's off to the concordant ziggurat to put it to the test. He's requested your help in whatever he plans to do there, so he's sent us on an errand to find you and deliver the message. Before we left, he was going on about the arcology being asleep and just needing a nudge to wake up. I've never seen him so excited, and that's saying something. Cal steps forward. I'm going to say something jerky. I'll take over the survey mission from here so you can go help Solaro, he says. Solaro had a wild gleam in his eyes when we left him. I'm not sure what to make of it. I think he may be more in need of your good sense than anything else you might provide. You brief Cal on your survey progress and make note of the final location on your list. Cal claps you on the shoulder. Leave it to me, he says. And me? Kesey announces. Let's go, Cal. Whoever's got the slug goes first. With that, Kesey is off, her father close behind. Cal looks at you pleadingly for a moment, then follows. Complete the Survey the Depths mission and gain an urgent request mission. Okay, so complete Survey the Depths. Completed. Okay. And gain the urgent request mission. Urgent request. Is that on the back of this? No, it's not. Urgent request. There it is. Got it. Each ranger soothes up to 2 fatigue. Write the name of the unchecked location for Survey the Depths, followed by unexplored in the campaign tracker. Alright, so we'll come here. And we'll do unexplored. And the unexplored was Scutler Network. Okay. No, he's not in play. We get the Soothe to Fatigue, and we have a new request. Okay, so this is done. Soothe Fatigue. We got another Empathy Amplifier, and we have an urgent request. Solaro requested that you meet him at the Concordant Ziggurat. You can either head to the surface via the spiral stairway in the chimney or find an elevated passage to ascend to the surface. So we need to get to the Concordant Ziggurat. Then this, add 1 runoff to this card. Each ranger suffers a fatigue. I have to do it in that order. Concordant Ziggurat. I don't even know where that is. So if we look at our map here, we're at Orland's Vault. So I have to get back to the surface, I assume. Yep, to get to the Concordant Ziggurat. So I need to get back, find some way to lift myself up here, or go back to the stairway to get outside. That's the plan. Okay. All right. So we're done here. And we just need to leave. Alright, well I could connect with Pakoto, powering him up. I could then look for... I've got enough cards. I could wait until next round to do it, but I'm going to try to connect with Pakoto. And we're going to make this a big jump for him. 3, 4 on 1. So 4 on 1. So straight up 4. However, I am going to tick down to make it a 5. So I am going to tick down this, get rid of one of these to make it a 5. So I'm at a full 6 on you, which is fantastic. That's what I need. That's what I need. Then we're going to put this and that. And discard. Okay. Then I'm pulling a lot of suns, which isn't great. I'm fatiguing myself out, which I need to chill out. So I'm gonna rest. That's what I wanted to do, so I'm just gonna rest here. Draw a card. Because Kisei's what's his nuts its thing it could be right there, so I need to find it. Alright, so we got another one of these coming into play. Here. And it's not stopping me from going further, so we're going to be out. I need to find an elevator or get out of here. Well, I think the only way through is through the Scutler network, honestly. If there's an elevator there, I can take it. If not, I can Oasis Sunlight and then up the chimney. So let's get out of here. We're going to do 2 plus 1. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. But I'll lose the awareness, which could be useful for something. But that's okay. We're going to trade this card out as well at some point. So we're going to do 2, 3 on 3. 3 on 3. This has a 0, so it's not going to bug me. So let's see if we can get out of here. We're going to definitely use one of these awarenesses. So we're going to tick you down to 1. Lose one of those to make that a 0, to make that a 3, which puts 3 progress on here. And this goes to 3, and I fatigue again. That's the reason why we need to get out of here. Then we're going to travel. Yep, we're not going to do anything else. We're going to just travel. So we're traveling to the Scutler network via the fungal forest. So we'll grab the fungal forest. Leave this area behind. And we'll take out you. Okay, so the cave system's gone. The general gets pulled out of there. And these 2 will go at the bottom. And then these will get reshuffled. Alright, so we're going to reshuffle the arcology, draw 3. Because you're not a pivotal location. 1, 2, 3. Grab the top 2 of these. 1, 2. And get the shuffling. And we traveled Scutler network via fungal forest. Alright, we're going here anyway, but we need to find a way up. Right, put that there. This comes off, and we're going to the Scutler network. Okay, 113. Let's go here. The tunnels you've been walking through seem much rounder and rougher than most Estian constructions, but you don't get the clues together until you step into a larger junction of tunnels and the dry, musty scent of spindle scutlers fills your nose. You must be in an underground network of tunnels they bored through the rock. And based on the gouges left on the tunnel walls by their mandibles, these spindle scuttlers are big. If you traveled here from Terminal Artery, I did not. Otherwise, go here. The only path you spot heading deeper into the archaeology is flooded with water. The water is right up to the top of the passageway, and it stretches further than you can see. Not knowing where the passage leads, nor how long and winding the course may be, you're confident you do not have the lung capacity to both navigate the passage and make it through safely to the other side. Search the general set for the flooded passage and put it into play. Okay. All right. We haven't acquired a rebreather, so we do not continue reading. So we need to find Lund to be able to help. Okay. All right, so there's our flooded passage. It's like the closed door. Can't do anything with it. So then we come to this bit here. So arrival steps. Search the path deck for the next predator and put it into play. And then we flip this over to to presence. We need 4 progress to get out of here. If within reach is not illuminated and there is no active juvenile scuttler, something scuttles toward you. Search the cave system set for a juvenile scuttler. Okay. Then we need to draw a prey. It says we need to draw a prey. Dark passage. Not a prey. Not a prey. Nope, lots of features. Prey. Alright, lots of features in this one. So, prey. 2 presents, it comes within reach. I think we could take it. If there's a floor in another area... Yeah, we could take this thing down. I'm not worried about it. I have confidence in Sunshine, and I have confidence in me. Then I need to draw, so I don't forget. There's that flora, and it's an obstacle. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. We traveled, so let me get back all my stuff. Okay. We are trying to get back to the chimney. I mean... Exhaust the flora for every 2 effort, then add 1 harm to any 1 flora. I could throw down the thumper. This is not quiet, but it is what it is. And I need to find Kesey's stuff to get these cards back, but both of them might well be here, so I don't know. What can we do? Well, we can let the two pets deal with this. I could try to traverse this. Let's see where that takes me. So let's use Oru to move you and place 2 progress on you. Let's use Pakoto to add 1 to this and place 2 more progress on you. I am then going to try to traverse this thing for 2. For right now, 2. So it's 2 on 2. Red. -1. However, we're going to make this a 3. Do we need to? Yeah, we're going to make this a 3. Yeah, we're going to make this a 3. So we're going to spend this. Spending this to make that a 3. So we put 3 progress on you. Then there's mountain. For remainder of tests, all areas count as illuminated. So bleak, lights up. If within reach is not illuminated, and it is, so it negates that, and there's no active juveniles, so it is illuminated, so that is negated. If there's an active predator, exhaust it and add harm to this being equal. If there's an active prey, exhaust it, add progress to it, and harm to this feature both equal to its presence. So add progress to it, 6, which is 2, and harm to this equal its presence, which would be 2. This thing gets cleared. Cool. That worked out. That really worked out. Okay. Yeah, the injury would be super bad. Okay, so then oh boy, here we go. 2 on 2. Whew! Come on, rat. What do you got? Oh wait, I'm not I am testing past him. I would take fatigue. I'm testing past him. So the rat can't do anything. If I test past him, because this is a test to go past this, which I don't want to do. I could do a sneak test for a 2 on 2. And if I pass, exhaust a floral for every 2 points, then add 1 harm to any 1 flora. You are a flora. It would kill you. I just need to pass it. So we could try to do this. So let's go ahead and try to sneak past this veiled mushroom. 2 on 2. Yes! Haha! So we had 3. So it says exhaust the floor for every 2 and then add a harm, which is 3, which would get rid of that. Then still illuminated. If within reach is not illuminated, it says for all areas are illuminated, so that negates that. Let me get rid of that. Then what are we going to do with you? With these 3. I can power up Pakoto, which I think I should. I'm going to power up Pakoto 3 on 1. 3 on 1. 4. Haha. So that puts Pakoto to 9. That makes me happy. That really makes me happy. And then this doesn't affect anything. Alright, now we could try to get out of here. I need Toro to put something on the probability compass. That's what I need. Rest up. 2, 3, 2, 1. Draw a card. Yes, Kisi. Thank you for coming through. Draw a path card. Oh, I hate these things. They're not obstacles. When the swarm is exhausted by a prey effect, add 1 beetle to it. You can add a maximum of 1 harm per test to the swarm. X is equal to the number of beetles on the swarm. Cool. Right now it's at 2. Okay, and this is here. And right now your presence is 2, and there's 2 beetles on here. Cool. It says when a prey mountain effect hits that thing, which is fine by me. So, we are going to do some stuff. First, Riri, who's not a prey, is going to put 1 harm on you. You suck. Then I could exhaust it and then try to get out of here. But I have to exhaust it first. Well, not necessarily. I could do this, move you up here to put 2 progress on you. I'm going to do this to put down, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Put down key C stuff with 2 on it. I'm then going to spend 1 of those exhausting this to gain 2 cards because there's 2 in my pool. Key C in the Orland Thumper. Okay, squirrel. This is risky. This is so risky. This is super risky. I need to put something on here, which means I need to do that. Here we go. 2 on 2. 2 on 2. Yes. Okay, so 2 on 2, we did pass, which means we are going to get 1 token here, which is what I need. And then this will go to 4. You will fatigue me. Nothing happens there. Discard. Okay. I mean, we can try to work it the other route, but Riri will kill it next round because you're going to move it wherever it is and Riri will kill it. Honestly, there's nothing else to do. I mean, there is more I can do. I just don't feel like fatiguing 2 to do it. Yeah, I don't feel like fatiguing 2 to do it. And she'll get me these back next round, so we'll have some more options. So we just have to hope we don't pull an obstacle. That's all we gotta hope for. We don't pull an obstacle. Because then we can get out of here. Yep, because then we should be able to get out of here. So it has actually worked twice! Twice! It's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna rest. I don't want to take any more risks. Because he will kill this card in a second. Turn this. Draw a card. Compassionate. Don't be an obstacle. Don't be an obstacle. Aid of the ancestors. Your mind drifts and you become aware of a warm sensation in your heart. It's as though you can feel the collective energy of your ancestors and you gain an appreciation for all that went into bringing you to this place at this exact moment. You choose walk fearlessly, move your token to a feature in play, or be present. Attach this moment to a being. Commit 1 effort to all tests that interact with this being. Oh, yeah. All tests that interact with this being. Toro. So I get a free commit effort when I do that. Alright, Toro might become useful. Maybe. Alright, so we're going to do exhaust you to move you up here and put 2 progress on you. Then exhaust you to kill this thing. Goodbye. And then let's get out of here. 2. 4. And we have what we need just in case. So we are getting out of here. Red. Yeah. Alright, so we put 4 progress on here. This gets 5. Not 6. 5. It still fatigues us 1. And then it flips. Then we're out. We're on the road again. Alright, so we're leaving this location and we're going to Oasis of Sunlight. Via cave system. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here. Canje, fungal. Oh, that looks cool. I wish I'd have ran into that. Where's the second one of these? Oh, it's under you. That's why. Alright, Arcology's going to get reshuffled. You're going to go to the bottom of the quest deck. And you're going to go down here. And the cave system's coming back in. Draw the top 2 of these and shuffle. Alright, then we draw 1, 2, 3. Oh, this goes away too. What are you? General? You go away too. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Toro test that actually worked. Alrighty, we do that. Get rid of you. And we are back at the Oasis of Thingamadoo, Sunlight. As a technical term, the Oasis of Thingamadoo. Ready up everything. It's considered part of a rest, I believe, so I do get to draw a card. Because we did rest. So, again, the essay. Alright, we need to look at 109. If you haven't received or if you have not received or completed the Breathe Easier mission, nope. Go here. Alright, this is where we hit the sinkhole. Search the general set for Lund, cure a scavenger, and shuffle him into the path deck. Alright, so I remember coming here last time and it's a sinkhole. And we need to find Lund and shuffle him into the path deck. And we need to find the rebreather from Lund, so we might end our day here searching for the rebreather. Alright, so here. Path deck assembly. Randomly shuffle 3 cards from the wood set into the path deck, as they had probably fallen in. So are these the wood cards? Lakeshore. General. Bayou, Valley, Ravine, Swamp, Mountain Pass. You're at the back, aren't you? Woods. Here we go. So, randomly shuffle 3 cards from the wood set into the path deck. And then when we arrive, draw a path card. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'll put these over here somewhere. Alright, so, oh, and flip this over. All areas are illuminated unless a ranger has fewer than 10 cards remaining in their ranger deck. I only have 4. So all areas are not illuminated. We might end the day here, but that's okay. If we end the day here, I think that's alright. And honestly, we can still choose to end the day, but I don't want to just yet. Because I will lose my arcology card. Alright, those are shuffled in. Draw a path card. What do we got? A Sitka buck that has fallen in. And then we have to draw our starting path card. A juvenile predator. Predator and prey in the same area. Ooh, that ought to be interesting. Okay, the Scutler's easy to get rid of. The Spindle Scutler's easy to get rid of. Oru and Bakoto can get rid of him immediately. I want to end at the chimney, so let's use Kisi's last bit to gain all 3 cards back to my hand, which is the Canoe, the Parathrepsis, and Oru. I've got so many cards in my hand, but that's what I wanted to do. Then we can... Oh, and I'm supposed to get this back, sorry. Alright, I truly just want to get out of here. I'd love to find Lund to get the rebreather, but if I end the day at the chimney, I'll be happy. And I could probably pull out another set of cards and add in another Lambant's rig. Because this... Oh no, that's a traverse symbol, an exploration symbol. I might need it. Okay. What do I want to do? I could fatigue 1 past this thing to get out of here. Move and camp. And I think that's probably the best bet. I would love to find Lund. I really would. But I don't think that's the aim for this. I think I just need to get out of here. And end the day at the chimney. See, we had a productive 7th day. So let's do that. Let's do Bakoto. Pushing this to 6. And adding 2 to you. Then let's do Oru to add 2 more and get rid of you. Then... we are going to test 3, 4, 5, 6 to get rid of you. When you got cards, you use them. That's 6. That's how much we needed with the sunlight. So that is enough to get rid of you. Sunlight. Move 1 feature or being and discard runoff equal to their number. Presence, to their presence. We'll move Riri. And their presence goes to 4. And that's it. Then we are going to traverse. Because I mean business. We're going to lose our whole hand anyway, so if the -2 is there, we're going to take care of that problem. So we're at 5 on 1, looking for a 3. So even if the -2 is there, I'm fine. Yep, that's more than enough. So that's 5. Mountain does nothing. Oh, I put harm. Sorry. That's not harm, that's progress. And then we're going to use Toro. I mean, it won't matter. It just feels good that I can. It just feels good that I can. It just feels good that I can do it. But I shouldn't. What the hell? 2 plus 1 effort, so that's 3. So it's 3 on 2. Just because I can. 0, which is perfect. That symbol does nothing for anything that we have, so we pass. So we get to put another symbol on attack. Then I can... How many cards do I have left? 3. Why am I doing this? I can scout path cards with this, but I don't have the symbol I need. All I have are conflict symbols. So I think we're done here. I would do this. I would have done this awareness search if I would have done this awareness search to look for Lun, but that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm out. We're out. Next time. I should have done that instead of this. I should have done that. It'd have been a 2 on 1 and I'd have scouted 2 cards. But we're leaving. We're leaving anyway. I'm just curious. Okay, he wasn't there anyway. And 1 was an obstacle. Thank God I didn't do it. So, we're leaving. So, we're going to the chimney via flooded ruins. And we are camping. I only have 3 cards left. We're done. Or 4 cards left. We're camping. Fun day. Fun day. And this will get discarded, I believe. Yep, this will get discarded. So, what was left? Lingering injury still there. I was scared of drawing that, so boom, we got it. Okay, so we traveled and we're going back to the chimney. How long have we been playing here? It's almost time to stop. Once I ascend the chimney, I'll probably stop. The stairway at the chimney. Okay. So we do that. We are camping. So we're going to... So it says... did I put camp here? Yep, made camp. And then day 8. Start at the chimney. Via flooded ruins. Alright. So, cool. We landed at the chimney. I need to build all of that out, and that's going to get reshuffled. So let's pull these wood cards out. Okay, system. Woods. Ecology general. Ecology. And the rest should be case system. And we're coming through the flooded ruins. We get 2 new quests. These will go at the bottom. And then we will shuffle this. Now we did make base camp, so hopefully we'll be able to do something about that. 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's talk about, while I shuffle these, we need to go to 100. No, wrong one. There we go. You find your way through the small, quiet passageway until they open into a walkway running to a towering spiral stairways that hangs in the middle of a wide vertical shaft. The previously dark chamber now glows with a soft light from deep at the bottom. Solara's team has set up its equipment and bustles around the floor of the chimney, analyzing maps and preparing members for the expedition to enter the ruins. If you have not found Solara, or if you are on the power-up mission, do not include Solaro Spelunker when constructing the path deck. We've already found him. Cool. So, we've already found him. For people who are curious, who haven't followed me before, yeah, that's this one. Found Solara. So we already have that. Okay. Then this says arrival step. Lead Ranger. If you travel to this location from Spire, search the path deck for the spiral stairway and put it into play. Otherwise, search the path deck for the plinth and put it into play. Then read the journal entry for that card. Plinth. Did I miss something? I don't see the plinth. Huh. This is the flooded ruin. Oh, it's because it's the flooded ruin I'm coming through. The plinth should have been in the flooded ruin, right? Maybe I misput something where it shouldn't have been. Oh, it's a pivotal location. It's a pivotal location. Son of a biscuit. That's why. It's a pivotal location. I didn't have to do the archaeology. I did the archaeology when I didn't have to. It's a pivotal location. I'm an idiot. So we'll just replace the 3 archaeologies. Oh, wait. Plinth. Here, we'll put this here. And the 2 archaeology cards don't need to go in there. Okay. So, plinth. So we need to read 120 of it. And it says, response, when 1 or more progress is added to this feature, if it is illuminated, double that. Ranger tokens can't be moved to this feature except by its test. If the chimney is settled, this feature gains the following test. And I believe the chimney is settled. If we look, I believe it is. Chimney is settled. Yep, it sure enough is. So if the chimney is settled, this feature gains the following tests. Awareness test, browse to move your feature onto it. When we clear it, we get to 120. So let's read 120 to start and see what that says. If the chimney is settled, it is. The plinth is almost unrecognizable from when you first visited. Solara's team has rigged up heavy lambance rigs that illuminate the entire space in a warm golden glow that reminds you of the sunrise over Blind Peak. Even as it dispels the ominous aura that once filled the space, the light lets you appreciate its true grandeur. From distant walls, the roof rises in graceful, bounding arches. Far above, they meet at a cluster of strange spherical structures from which the chimney descends. You see that Solar and the rest of his team has cleared away any rubble and set up a proper base camp, complete with sleep tents, a kitchen, research stations, and what appears to be a trading post. You see the quartermaster Algrim inspecting the expedition's stores. Clear the plinth with progress while your token is on it to trade with the expedition's quartermaster. Okay. So if I clear that, I can trade. Okay. So the plinth is out here. And we flip, and yours says, Response: when you interact with this location, dodge all illuminated cards, and everything along the way is illuminated. So if the chimney is settled, it gains awareness search. Scout the path cards equal to your effort, then draw one path card because we're looking for the stairs. Gotcha. Okay, so we still need... I need to draw my hand and gain back all my stuff because I rested. And is there any cards that I wanted to trade out while I'm resting? No. 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 Not yet. Not even close yet. Okay, we're getting close though. Once we ascend these stairs, we are doing. We'll call it. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Riri, Oru, Pakodo. Everything I want. Perfect first draw. Nailed it first try. Nailed it first try. You saw me shuffle, so let's go ahead and draw a path card. Scavenging Sawtooth. Okay. So he's here. So we're going to do this to put out that. We're going to do this to put out that. We're going to do this to put out, yeah, that. Putting 4 out. We're then going to do this to move you and put 2 progress on you. Then either move a being, treating it as if it didn't have ambush, or discard 1 harm from a being. Okay. I mean, honestly, I want to trade, and then I want to scout. And it says that when you interact with this location, dodge all illuminated cards. And since all cards are illuminated, let's do that. No, we're looking for the stairs, so that's pointless. I could test pets. Let's test pets. It's 2 on 1. 2 on 1 pets. 2 on 1 fitness. We pass. So we do pass. Ready and soothe the fatigue. And mount. If there's an active predator, there is not. So, boom. But you are readied. And then we will exhaust to move you and add 2 more. And you rest. Roll. Hey, Sean. This is becoming an epic length. 3 hours. I started at 6, so it's typical. It's my typical play. It's just we're doing a lot. Cryptic Wayfinder. Interesting. So what is this? 122. When it enters play, the long oval room looks strangely familiar. You study the waving lines engraved along the walls and notice the odd rippling patterns in the floor. Then you realize the lines on the walls are the mountain ranges that surround the valley. The rippling floor is inert flow steel, which suggests that if you activated, the entire space may become a map of the valley and the arcology. Hell yeah, I'm going for this. Clear the Cryptic Wayfinder progress to view the map. Adding marker tokens will reveal additional information. So, focal check. 3. Nearby landmarks on the map to search the arcology set for any one card and attach it to... Wait. Blah. Search the arcology set for any one card and attach it face down to the location. After you travel, the lead ranger draws the attached cards and puts them into play. Ooh. Okay. I have to clear it to view the map. It has 0 markers on it. And it's up here. Lots and lots and lots to do. Okay, first of all, we're going to do this to clear you. We're going to do this to put Pakoto out. It says, when I interact with this card, dodge all illuminated cards. Because of this, along the way is illuminated, so I will dodge these 2 cards. I'm going to do this to put down Parathropsis for 3. I'm going to do... I'm not ready to put down the Lambants yet. But I can do an awareness check. I mean, this and him are the same. These 2 are the same. This one's just with Explore, and that one is with Reason. So let's... I can browse to move here and then clear this and see what happens. That's a potential. Be a 2-on-1. So let's do this one first. We're going to do this one first. I'm going to browse here. So its awareness is a 2-on-1. Let's see what we get. 2-on-1 green. So we do pass, and that symbol means nothing because there's no creatures that deal with it. So we move our token on here. And then we just need to traverse it. So we're going to do a 2-on-1 to try to traverse that. So we do pass. We do pass. There's no mountain stuff to do it. So it was a 2-on-1. We passed, so we have 1 progress on it. No harm. And then finally, we're going to try to get some stuff on Pakoto for a 1-on-1. So it's 1. That symbol does nothing. So we get 1 progress on Pakoto. And that's it. Rest up. Draw a card. Another Lambant's Rig. Draw a path card. Another stinking beaver. Okay. Oh, you should be ready up. Okay. So we're going to try to deal with this thing again. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this to put the 4 here. 2 progress on you. Then we're going to do this to move you and make that 4. Sorry, 2 progress. Now it makes it 4. Then we're going to 2-on-1. So it's another 1. Goodness. They're going to nickel and dime me on this thing. Alright, so that passes. There's not an active predator. See anything that happens there. Then there is an active ruin. You can't get in my way. I'm sorry, sir. 2-on-1. +1. So we clear you. And then no more mountains to bother us. Then we're going to run the survey here on a 2-on-1. Whether we do it up there or there, it's the same, but we're going to do it here. 2-on-1. 3. Fantastic. And that doesn't do anything. So scout path cards equal to effort. 1, 2, 3. Flooded chamber. Pitch black and sparking circuits. This really doesn't do anything great. We've already completed this guy. And I don't feel like swimming for this, so all you 3 are going to the bottom. And then I draw a path card. Oh, that's just awful. I draw this monstrosity. And it has ambush. Sweet! If the predator is illuminated, it loses ambush. So the whole area is illuminated. So wait, it says along the way is illuminated. Not within reach. Sweet. So it ambushes me for 2. Okay. You suck. I'm going to try to communicate with Pakoto one-on-one. And I'll use a Lambance to make that a 2-on-1. So that's 2 with Sunlight. So that's 2 with him, so he'll gain 2. And Sunlight, move 1 feature or being 1, and the scar goes down to 3. If there are 3 or more active features, add 1 marker to this feature. There's not. There's only 2. If within reach is not illuminated, you stumble into dark, suffer fatigue. Screw you, game. If there's a water feature in another area, you move to it. There is not. Okay. Then I will rest. Draw a card. You gotta stop. I'm looking for a specific card and I can't find it. Okay. So we are going to draw a path card, which is what we have to do. Feature water flora. Add 1 harm to this feature and either heal 1 injury from a ranger or discard 2 damage from a being. When it's cleared, each ranger suffers an injury. Ew. And that's here. Okay. That becomes problematic. I gotta clear this. And the only way to do that is to take the hit from you. So let's go ahead and have you move up here. Actually, before you do, Riri's going to hit you for 1. Then you're going to move up there, and we're going to drop 2 on you. And you are illuminated, so you lose ambush. I'm going to play this, putting 3 on it. It's illuminated, but let me exhaust this, putting this to 2 to fully illuminate it. So now you're illuminated until I decide to rest. So if you move, no one cares. You won't ambush me. Then Pakoto is going to do this, and put 2 more on you to 4. then I will fatigue past. So I'll fatigue 1 to test 2 on 1 here. That's 3. Beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. So that puts me at 5, which does clear this card. If I clear it with progress, read 120. Plinth. If at least 1 is on this feature. Yep. Algrim, the quartermaster, greets you warmly. It's good to see you again, he says. See anything you like? No need for bartering with me. I'm no Mississippian merchant. Just be sure to leave something in place of whatever you take. Each ranger with their token on this may return a gear or attachment from their hand to the collection, then choose a starting gear or attachment card from the collection that they meet the requirements for and add it to their hand. This alteration to their deck is permanent. Discard the plinth. So it wasn't what I thought it would be. There's nothing in my collection in here that I want. I would love to get another card, but it wasn't what I thought it would be. Mountain. Add 1 harm to the active water feature. There is no active water feature. Survey. Because I gotta find these stairs. Survey 1 to 1. 1 to 1 green. 2 green with the reshuffle. So that's 2 green. So search. Scout 2 path cards. A beaver and another water thing. Throw them at the bottom. And then draw 1. Dad frickin' gummit! Add that symbol. This wasn't out yet. This says if you have 2 or more fatigue, exhaust this being and suffer an injury. No. We don't do that, but you can be exhausted. I'm fine with that. You hadn't been out yet. And then we gotta reshuffle this. Where the hell is my other stuff? Okay, rest. Yeah, because I can't take another injury from you. So rest. And you did come out with ambush. You would have gotten me. Okay. This will go away. He's already up. Alright. Draw a card. Draw a path card. Yes! Yes! Okay. So we need to climb this bad boy. The newly constructed ladders over the perilous gap to your... So move your token to this feature. If the feature is illuminated, decrease the value of this test by 2. So it would be a 1, and it will be illuminated. Oh, and there's a reading of it for 121. Chimney is settled. Clear it to travel to Spire. So basically, the spiral stairway is now well lit by heavy Landman's rigs and well cleaned by Solara's team. In the light, you can appreciate the cunning design that went into the spiral staircase construction. Instead of perfectly symmetrical stairway, the structure twists and winds like a tree. As it rises, additional stairways branch off from the central structure and rise up into the chimney, leading off into the side passage and chambers. Why are you crying, puppy? Why are you crying? Sorry, Max is crying. Alright, so... Okay. So I think we're ready to get out of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to exhaust our ability to move you up here. Actually, we're going to... Yeah, we're going to exhaust our ability to move you up here. We are then... going to do this, using that, putting 1 on here to put 2 to 6, and then this will get rid of you so you don't ambush me. We will then do this, spinning it down to 1 to light you up. And then we're going for the stairs. So we're doing the fitness test. It's a 2 on 1 because it's lit. To put our tag on there to climb. So 2 on 1. Pull. Red. Pass. Sweet. So we get to put our token on here. Then we will deal with sunlight effects. We'll move Bakoto down, putting you down to 2. If there is a water feature in another area, there is. Move this being into play. It doesn't have ambush because it's illuminated, because I knew that crap was going to happen. If there are 3 or more active features, 1, 2, 3, add 1 marker to this feature. Okay. That's it. And we are going to Picoto friendly. Actually, should we Picoto friendly? Or should we go all in on getting rid of this guy for a total of 6? Let's go Picoto friendly. Yeah. If we power him up, we should be okay. But I could go full 6 on this guy, and then Oru can get rid of him next round, even if it's a -1. I think we're gonna go full 6 on this guy. Full 6. Hey Leo, finally got home. Thankfully got the stream live. Yeah, no worries. Full 6 on that guy. I knew the -2 was gonna come in. I knew it. So -2 just makes it a 4. So we put 4 on you. You suck, you terrible creature. Alright, then that hits. If you have 2 or more fatigue, exhaust this being and say no thank you to damage. Then this gets reshuffled. Alright. And we will try to remember for a 1-on-1 test. 1-on-1 to remember. That's a twofer. So, Scout 2. a good way to get us out of here. Oh, I didn't do this to clear, did I? The stairway? I cleared that stairway and I didn't do the thing. I didn't do the thing. I messed up. This should have been last round, 121. Oh, I did do that. It says, clear the spiral stairway to travel the spire. And I did clear it. I did clear it. Oh, sorry. I did clear it. You continue to climb the stairway until you spot the familiar trappings of the threshold. Several members of the expeditionary team still linger here, setting up various equipment and carrying supplies down into the chimney. From here, you can head back up the spire through the archaeology threshold if you wish. You may immediately proceed to the travel step and travel the spire, even if they are ready cards and with the obstacle keywords in play. If you do, build the path deck using the Ancient Ruins terrain step. If you choose to travel in this way, discard the current challenge card and do not resolve the remainder of the test. So, we did clear it. I put my token on it. It's just, that's when I was supposed to leave. So we left. We're done. We moved. So we traveled. We traveled to the spire. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Why'd you do it that way? Travel to the spire via the ruins. And that's where we're going to end today. That's where we're going to end. We're done. We're out of the archaeology and we're back up at the spire. So we went to the chimney, and then now we're back up at the spire, and that's where we'll start next time. So cool. That's where we'll be starting next time. We need to get to the We need to get here to complete this mission, and then keep going from here. So it looks like 2 places we have to travel. Once we get there, we will resolve where it is, and that's going to be all. So we'll stop here for today. Because we're not resting, I'm going to leave everything as it is. This gets all cleaned up. So I will set up the new deck, and let me ready everybody. And everything gets ready when we travel. So I'm actually going to leave this on the table because I'm playing it again on Wednesday. We need to, and I'll draw a card. My probability compass. Okay. And then we'll do what we need to do from Spire onward. So I have my notes, and I'll update all the sheets and stuff for where we go, and it should be good. I don't know if y'all are seeing how much I'm enjoying this game, but just traveling around is a lot of fun. I miss Quiet. I wish I can have him back. But we'll see where it goes. But that's going to be all for today. We'll be back on Thursday to play some more. That's why I'm leaving this setup how it is on the table, not troubling it. And we'll play through some more on Thursday, traveling to the Spire and then trying to get to the Concordant Ziggurat to see where things are going. Oh, this was a lot of fun. So that's going to be all for today. Thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. And I will see you all Thursday for some more playthrough of Earthborne Rangers. Until then, I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.